Hey guys, it's Grace, and welcome back to episode 15 of Positviy Podcast. And today we're going to be talking about Thanksgiving. Now, before we do, I just wanted to put this out there. This is a bonus episode. This is probably going to go out on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, or on Thanksgiving, we'll see. But Thanksgiving is vastly approaching us, and you know, I've seen YouTubers doing all these different kinds of videos, but I figured I will just talk to you guys for a minute instead of doing like a game or anything. I'll talk to you guys about Thanksgiving and maybe give you some internet news afterwards, which I know we haven't done, but let's begin. So in this podcast episode, I'm kind of just gonna be explaining who I'm grateful for in my life and one thing they have taught me and they made an impact. So this doesn't count my family, obviously, because my family has obviously made such a huge impact in my life, and obviously, you know, my family means like the world to me, and my family and I are super close, so obviously they mean a lot. But like friends, but I think first we'll start off with one of the girls that you know, that you hopefully love, Emma. Oh man, Emma and I have been friends for literally years. I think I met her, I believe, when I was maybe 8th grade or a freshman, like in between that time frame. And I'm a junior now, which is 11th grade. So, one thing that I love about Emma is how caring and kind she is. Emma was literally so sweet. She has been such an amazing person to me and friend to me over these years. I honestly don't know what I would do without her. She has taught me so much. I've learned and gotten so much amazing advice from her. And sometimes I've even given so much amazing advice to her. So, for those of you who don't know, Emma and I are currently doing long distance friendship. I'm not gonna say where she lives, but let's just say she lives at least 10 plus hours away from me in car. In a plane, it's probably around the same. And so I don't get to see her as much as I do, and I really regret not spending more time with her at youth group. But you know, that sort of stuff just happens sometimes, you know, like you get to know someone, and then once you get to know them, it's too late, and they either moved or they just don't contact you anymore. Luckily for me, it's just Emma. Like, it's just that Emma moved. But it's really sad sometimes because I miss her, and she's literally one of my best friends. And yeah, she seriously has made the mess, and have she made an impact in my life? Yes. She is one of my spiritual role models, and I look up to her in so many different ways. Emma and I, for those of you who don't know, are like a year and a half apart. She was born in September of 2005, and I was born in March of 2007, so we're like 1.5 years apart. So yeah. Yeah, I love Emma so much, and hopefully I get to see her soon, or she'll be on the pod soon. Next is someone else who you guys know and also have seen with me on the pod. It's Grace, my name twin, and the person who I see, I think, the most often. So Grace lives 5 minutes away from my house, which is such a fun thing. Grace also goes to youth group with me and comes on Sundays with me to a miniature version of youth group, which is book club. And you know, I met Grace actually during the whole, I don't know if I can say it on YouTube anymore, but during that, and through a youth group Zoom call when everybody was using Zoom during that time. And you know, I'm just gonna say during the 2020 time, so during that 2020 time, was really hard. I was kind of getting out of a really toxic friendship and was unsure about how friendships were supposed to be. But then I met Grace and she changed everything. Has she impacted my life? Absolutely. She's impacted my life in more ways than she'll know. So, I have 4 friends on this list. Grace and Emma were the first 2. I've known Emma longer than Grace, but the next 2 I'm about to say I've known even longer than Emma and Grace. Me editing this, I just want to pop in here and say this seems very confusing, so I just want to explain it a little bit more. So like I said, there's 4 friends in this video, Emma and Grace. Now, I just said that I've known Emma longer than Grace, but I wanted to do this in order, which makes no sense because it's not in order. But here's the thing, so it's Grace, Emma, and then the 2 other friends that I've known longer than them. So I hope that helps a little bit, but enjoy the rest of the video. So I'm going backwards in order from when I've known them. So the next person I've known is someone who I'm trying to get on the pod, but she's really, really busy, so I'm trying to figure out a good day to get her. But next, her name is Lizzie. I went to school with her in elementary school and been best friends since, and she is just the sweetest. I know I said that about Emma, but she really is just the sweetest person ever. Lizzie has a lot of things that she's been dealing with, but she still always manages to, think about other things in life rather than just that, which I know is so hard for her. And making friends in school can be hard. I get that. At first it was hard for her, but then she made some amazing friends. I couldn't be more grateful for them. Lizzie and I have known each other since we were 9, and we're both 16 now. So she has just been this huge impact on me and all of the years that I've known her. And yeah. Alright. Last person who I'm also trying to get on the pod, but I don't know if she's actually going to come on or not. But we'll see. Her name is Juliana. I met her at a summer park program that was happening at the park closest to my house. And yeah, so I met Juliana at this park thing, and when we first got there, my sister and I were extremely shy. We didn't know anybody, so we went to this park program not knowing we were supposed to sign up. So we went there, we signed up, and we were kind of hiding. Then Juliana started talking to us, and then by the end of the 2 hours, it was like a 2-hour morning thing, but by the end of the 2 hours we were talking, and we found out we were neighbors. And that was just such a massive shock to me because I wasn't expecting that. I was 10. I wasn't really expecting to be neighbors with this girl who I had just met at a park program. But needless to say, we met Juliana when she was 10, I was 9, and my sister was 7. So we had met her and started to get closer and closer to her once we found out we were neighbors, because she could just walk over here in 0.2 seconds. But she is so funny. When I first met her, she was a cheerleader, and now she does theater, and both of those things I've loved hearing about. I've been to every single one of Juliana's theater shows since she entered high school. She's a senior now. And supporting my friends is just something that I love doing. And yeah, hopping in here one more time. While I was editing this, I also realized that I never had said if Juliana had made an impact in my life or not, so I'll just tell you right now that she definitely has. She's the longest friend I've known on this list, and knowing her for this many years, I have learned so much about life and just things in general, and I couldn't have asked for a better person to grow up with. But yeah. So these are just some of the people that I'm so grateful for this year. Internet news. So, at the time that I'm filming this, Colleen Ballinger came back, which would be on, I think, like, Saturday or Sunday. I don't remember the day, but one of those two, at the time that I'm filming this. And I don't know how to feel. Comment below how you feel about that. I don't know how to feel because I've been watching her for years, but once I found out about all of the horrible stuff that she did to people, I don't know what to think. But yeah, comment down below someone or something that you're grateful for, and what do you think about Colleen Ballinger being back? But thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Thanksgiving. Spend it with the people you love. Be grateful for what you have. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.